And start recording. Hey everybody. As always, this is your host John with the Culture Poacher podcast. Woo, words are hard today. Um, as with me as always is my good homie Newnie. Newnie, say what's up.
Hey, what's up with you guys?
So unfortunately, Neff couldn't be with us today, but we miss her and we look forward to her being back next week. I know we said we were going to do this on Wednesday, but we ended up pushing it to today, just because of all the big E3 news. Newnie, did you want to start with talking about Sonic?
Yeah, I'll start there. So today they had their Sonic Central stream. So they showed a lot of things off. So let's see what to get in first with this. The first thing that comes to mind is that Sonic chain. I don't know why that's coming to mind first, but that Sonic bling bling is coming to mind. So they they showed Sonic merchandise. They showed what was that? Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Yeah, that looks like
Uh,
it's going to be pretty cool. I haven't played it,
yeah,
so
that
I'm really
I
looking
think that
forward
was
to it.
probably the biggest highlight of the stream for most people. Uh, let's see. I think Sonic Origins and a brand new Sonic game teaser trailer with nothing to go on besides that.
Yeah, it just was 3D, and it was like what 10 seconds. It was like
Yeah.
Sonic just stepping out. I was like, okay, I guess this is nice. It, it's
with
it's
with
it's
with some
funny.
kind of logo.
Yeah, I hate when they do stuff like that. Just like, yo, come on. Like,
uh,
what am I supposed to
I,
do? What?
so let's before we get to that because I feel like I got a lot to say about that. Let's dive into the Sonic Colors Ultimate. So right off the bat of seeing that, I was impressed. It wasn't really a surprise to me because I really figured they were going to go that route. We were going to get some kind of Sonic Colors remaster. I believe like the fan base was keeping an eye out for that as well. Um, but overall, it looked good. I'm glad that more people are going to be able to play the game because I do believe it was only out for I think that was Wii. Could have been Wii U. I think it was
Yeah, I think it
Wii
was
though.
Wii.
Pretty sure it
I
was
think it was the
Wii.
Wii.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Um,
sure. Like, to
and
be
so
honest.
yeah, it looks good. Once again, I can't say I was too impressed because I didn't get to play Sonic Colors when it first came out, and like a couple years back, I want to say like maybe 2019. I ended up playing the game on an emulator, and I think there was like a mod, like an emulator mod to rise up the resolution to 4K and all this stuff. So I kind of already had my Sonic Colors remaster, right? And that was
Right.
the first time I ever played Sonic Colors, so it was fantastic. And so, but that's why I actually love that this is coming out, so other people can get to play this game and have that kind of resolution going on and just better better frame rates in general.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm kind of excited about that for people to get their hands on that, especially for the people who never played the game before. Because I will say I think it's one of the best Sonic's games. I wouldn't go as far as the best, but it's top five to be honest.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with that. It's pretty good. From what I hear, like, I haven't I haven't played it. Like, I think I played it for a second, and I can't even remember. I think it was something like you may say I may have caught it on an emulator or something like that, and I was playing it, and it was pretty cool. And I never really went back to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Um, and it just went from there. I just never went back to it from there. Um, and
Well, now you're about to have your chance.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, guess I'm gonna check it out. we'll see, man. What about the other stuff that they talked about?
So they talked about Sonic Origins which is gonna have like a lot of the old games like Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles. I think a few other. I just remember them saying that, but I remember also seeing like a big list of Sonic games. Like they had these pictures up, so there's most likely more.
Yeah, the
I
Sonic Classic Collection. That's not the name of it, but it's what was the name of it? Now I gotta look it up.
it's,
But
it's Sonic Origins.
yeah,
Like you
was
talking
it?
about the game? Yeah,
Yeah, that's the name of it.
yeah. Like
Jeez,
yeah.
they couldn't go
Like
with something better.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I wasn't too impressed by that. Really either. And I'm not trying to be a harsh critic on it. I just feel like we've had many of those old collections. I just would have rather a Sonic Mania 2.
Yeah.
I feel like if you were gonna bring out like kind of like the classic Sonic stuff going on, I just would have preferred another Sonic Mania.
So, all
Uh,
right. For I'm just looking at it now. And I saw it. I don't know. I had so much going on today. I really didn't pay attention. It was so much news for one day. It was insane. Um,
yeah, definitely an overload of information.
yeah. The one good thing I can say is Sonic CD is in there, and that's a pretty good Sonic game.
That is great. Like that was a good addition to add to it. Because that's definitely a good Sonic game that I don't think too many people have played,
Right.
which is weird because that's definitely one of the best ones. Like out of all the classic Sonics. Um, okay, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna hold it for when we start speaking about the newer Sonic game coming out.
Okay. I mean,
But
I think we can
yeah, I
continue
mean
on
like that's
if you want. If you want to keep talking about that, or we can continue on to it. Doesn't matter to me.
well, yeah, I guess we can continue on because there's really nothing to say about the Sonic Origins. Really, you're getting the old games back again in a collection.
Yeah,
Um,
and I feel like this might be what third, fourth, fifth time this has happened. Like they've collected a couple Sonic games together and put it out on at the time new hardware. Because
yeah,
I have right here at my desk I have the Sonic Gems collection for GameCube, which has um which has Sonic CD, Sonic 2, Sonic the Fighter, Sonic R for Sega Saturn, um Sonic Spinball, Sonic Drift 2, Tails Sky Patrol, and Tails Adventure. So that's a really interesting collection.
okay, yeah. You know what? Like, I feel like I don't think I grabbed that one, but I think I can remember the box art. Like, I remember like really wanting that one back in the day, but just
Hmm.
never end up picking it up.
Yeah, nah.
um, there's a. I just remember there was also so they also announced a new Sonic animation coming out.
I saw
This is
that.
not to be confused with the Netflix one because they also got I think some kind of Netflix cartoon coming out. Um, it's called I can't think of the name of it right now, but basically it's back in the Sonic Colors universe, pretty much where they got the Wisp going on, and uh, they showed a little bit of the first episode, so you guys, so everybody can get a good look of how it's gonna be, and I it looks okay. Like I think you remember those cartoons they did for Sonic Mania?
I do. I
I
do.
I would have rather that art style. I thought that was better. But there was nothing wrong with it. Like I'm kind of like curious about it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm curious about it.
I don't remember them saying anything about the Netflix one. They brought it up, but um,
Yeah, it was real. Like it was real quick. It wasn't a big blowout about it. They just kind of like talked about it like it's there, but nothing else really. Like
pretty
no
much
big.
like, hey,
Yeah.
we're still working on it.
Right. Right. It's still coming, but that was basically it. I mean, they talked about like having Sonic fighters in the game Lost Judgment. Um,
Oh yes, yes.
which like like let me take a quick second to mention how big of a Yakuza fan I am. Thanks to Corona last year in Game Pass, I downloaded the first one and just like was like, whoa, this is awesome, and I've been a fan ever since.
My heart still hurts that the Judgment series hasn't came to PC.
I'm telling you, don't count it out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. It, that one looks really
At,
interesting.
at this point, you know what? I'm trying not to get off topic here, but back about the Judgment. I'm hoping at this point that since they got a part two coming out, maybe they'll make like a collection for PC with one and two.
I'm pretty sure
So
they will. I'm pretty sure
um,
they will. Like I don't see
so
why not. But
they they had the Sonic merchandise. So I'm not gonna lie, like that. The necklace was actually pretty dope to me, but I think I read that I think it's like fake or something like that. See, I was thinking it was like some kind of like super real bling when I first seen it. Like, holy shit!
right, right,
I should have known better.
man. It's one of those things you're like, damn it. All right, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Um,
But I saw this shadow one. I'm like, oh, you know what? If that was, I might cop that if that's real. But even if it's not, you know what? I might buy it for my son just
hey,
because.
man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Um, yeah, so I mean, Sonic's going other places. He's going to be in Lost Judgment. He's going to be in Two Point Hospital. He's going to be in the Tokyo 2020 game, which is going to be weird because unlike unlike the last Olympic game, which was Sonic and Mario at the Summer Olympics,
Yeah,
it's going to be
I was
actual people in this game. Like it's going to be an actual game with real
I,
people.
I was wondering about that. Like as soon as I seen that he was in that Olympics game, I was like, "Whoa, whatever happened to the Mario's games? Like,
Right.
is that not a thing anymore?"
I guess not. I guess not. Um, but I guess you just dress up as Sonic in the game, which I guess I'm about to buy. This game is going to be terrible probably. But I'm going to buy it just to dress up as Sonic. that, that, I guess this was going to happen. But
I, that's crazy, Matt. Like
nutty.
I mean, like it's still great to see him just like expand and just like all kind of these games. Like that's great to me, but like the execution could have been better.
So we're going to go on a slight detour for a second because it kind of pains my heart to see where Sonic's at. And like to me, like yeah, I grew up on Nintendo, but like Sega's my heart, man. Like Sonic holds a special place in my heart. I still remember the first time I played the first Sonic game, and just like that feeling of speed, and Sonic was so cool, and you know what I mean. Like he was everything Mario wasn't. You know what I mean?
He was he was like Mario, but for cool kids.
Right, right. I mean, Genesis does what Nintendo don't. So so it kind of like pains me to see like yeah, Mario's an icon, but man, Sonic is too. Like I hate to see him get treated like this. Like yo, what you doing, small boy?
Yeah,
Right?
it sucks, man. You know my backstory. I'm a huge Sega fan, so yeah,
Same,
it hurts.
same, man. It really hurts. It's just like you know a lot. Yeah, like I really loved the Mario games. I really loved Zelda, but man, like Sonic, dude, like Sonic 1, my brother got it for his birthday. We got a Genesis and Sonic, and I played it all night, man. And then like Sonic 2 came out around, I think it was around Groundhog's Day. Um, dude, as soon as I got that game,
Man, yeah,
you could stay up just playing it, like trying to figure out, how to beat the secret levels and what's your fastest time, and then um, Sonic 3 was absolutely amazing, probably my favorite Sonic game. out of
I
all
just
of them.
I just don't, you know, I just don't understand some of the decisions sometimes, like, because I feel like their fan base are very vocal. Like, I mean, for example, like all you heard before this stream, I mean, all you hear is every year is where's that Sonic Adventure 3 at?
Right,
You know, where's that Sonic Mania 2 at? And
right.
you know, they're asking for it, but it's just like there's a miss. It's like they're not being heard a little bit. Like I just I feel it's weird to say that because I do feel like Sega for the most part listen to their fans,
Yeah, but
but
I feel like being a Sega fan is to ask for pain because it seems like if you're a Sega fan, you're probably gonna get punched in the face a couple times. It just by Sega, it just is what it is. I mean, and we'll definitely have to do another podcast on this because we can talk about this for a whole entire
yeah,
podcast because it's
right.
absolutely disgusting to to be a Sega fan and just the choices. These are choices. Somebody actually decided that this was a good thing to do, and
Yeah,
not just
that's what's
once.
worrisome.
Yeah, it's not just once. It's happened all over time. Like with Sonic, with the Dreamcast, with the Sega Saturn. Like the three. I mean, we could, like I said, like I don't want to get into like that because that could take up a whole podcast just talking
Yeah,
about the mistakes of Sega and how many times they've constantly, constantly punched their fan base in the face and and told you that it was good for you. But again, like I said, we can't get into that because unfortunately, I'm very passionate about it, and we can talk all day about it. It would be terrible.
so let's go ahead and get into the final Sonic. Oh, well, I mean, there's really not much to say here. I mean, they gave us a quick teaser and called it a day, um, with a very cryptic logo.
Yeah,
So,
I
if I
saw
can
it,
give the,
and I was just like,
if I
okay,
can give if I can give the presentation like a 1 out of 5, it'll be a 3. I mean, I feel like it could have been it could have easily been a 5 if this new game was shown right. But just not. I mean, I've seen like the fans like online talking about here's a new game where you see Sonic can run. You know,
right.
it's just like yeah, okay, you guys are not showing us anything. You know, so I mean that's really all we can say about that. I mean, yeah. So I gotta wrap my thoughts with a 3 out of 5 for the whole presentation.
I just kind of skimmed over it, and I think I'm going with the same. I think I'm going with a 3 out of 5. It was just okay, middle of the road. I think they kind of just did what they needed to do to just show something. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it wasn't like spectacular. It wasn't mind blowing. It was just okay. Well, this is all right. And I mean
Right.
that's pretty much all I had to say about it. But
You want to
um,
go ahead and get into the next one?
yeah, we could talk about the next one. So the next thing that happened today was the Dying Light 2 um gameplay, which me and Newnie talked about it before the podcast started. And while it looks good, it didn't really go into the things that they did from the first trailer. They kind of touched on it, but they didn't really talk about like what makes this different from the first game. And I remember when I
Right.
first saw the trailer for the new game, I think it was 2019 E3. I think that
Yeah,
was. I think it was
I
2019.
think so. Uh,
Like
I'm not around.
they were talking about how like you played a game and things change, like different outcomes and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Now, it's been a while since I played part one. Was that actually a thing for one?
not that I can remember, not in the way that they showed it in the E3 trailer for 2019.
Okay.
Where like like whole sections of the city would be different. Like things, choices that you make end up being different things. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, my take on the whole thing. I mean, what I saw was great, right? Like everything was good, but I feel like it didn't like capture me. Like I didn't feel like I really seen anything new other than what you were saying is the choices you can make. Other than that, like I felt like besides like the scope of the game, like it could have easily been DLC. You know,
Yeah.
I that's just me.
It looked good.
But it looked good. But I will say, probably a little bit of biasness here because I'm not the biggest Don Light fan. Like I enjoyed the first one, but I wouldn't go as far as saying I'm a fan of the series.
Right. Right.
Um,
Right.
so watching it was just like, oh, okay,
This is nice. Um, that one I would give probably like a 3.5. I think it was decent, and yeah, it was decent. I think it did a little bit more than the Sonic conference did. Did kind of show you what's going on, and make you either want to go back and play the first game or ready for this next one. And I'm really
right.
interested to see how factions and your choices play out. Because sometimes you get a game that tells you, oh, your choices is going to matter, and they don't matter at all. Um, and then other times you
Yeah,
get a game that your choices absolutely matter. Fallout New Vegas comes to mind. Um, with stuff like that, where your choices absolutely mattered.
I
Yeah.
think I'm going to give it the same score. And that's even with me like not really caring about the series. I'm still gonna give it a good 3.5 because it was still entertaining to watch.
Right.
Um, and so yeah, well, as you said, it's still a step ahead of the Sonic presentation.
Yeah, it was.
um,
Just for the fact that slight spoiler alert if you watch the trailer after this, but for the dude just getting his head cut off, I was like, oh, okay, this is that type of game, doing
yeah,
decapitations. So that was really interesting. Um, so I guess we can go into the next one. You're gonna have to take the lead on this one because I barely watched it. Like I saw a couple pieces. I really haven't played the first game. Um, it looked decent, so I can't even give it a score, and I won't. And for the gameplay demo of jeez, whoa, I just lost it. I hate when that happens. Um, of Horizon
yeah,
Forbidden West.
right. Yeah, no. So Sony had their presentation, but it was just pretty much a Horizon Forbidden West, all of it. Um, so they showed off I think it was 15 minutes 15
Yeah,
minutes of
15
gameplay.
minutes.
Um, and then they afterwards they talked a little bit about the gameplay and just kind of went in depth for some of the things that was shown. Uh, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in here.
Yeah,
I,
go
I
ahead.
liked I liked everything I seen. They definitely show newer stuff that uh you can't do on part one, right?
Yeah.
So one of my favorite parts that I've seen, this I don't know why this just caught me the most, is like when they had what was it? I can't think of her name right now. I'm having a brain fart. But she dives into the water and then she's swimming and you can see like I think a creature, one of the metal creatures or dinosaurs or whatever you want to call them,
Mm-hmm.
going and swimming through the lake and just like I don't know the scenery. That part was actually beautiful to me. Like and it was beautiful because I feel like that was one of the first games where I'm like, wow, like the underwater part actually looks good. Like usually when I play games and I have to go up underwater, it looks like shit to me. Like and
Mm-hmm.
I And I usually refuse to go, to swim whenever I can because either the mechanics are bad or just like the underwater parts in general kind of look bad to me. And so this scene was actually like really beautiful, and so I think that really captured me. They also showed a scene where you have like this new hook where you can hook on the ledges and you can now like you have more like vertical movement where you can jump up on all these platforms and it looks pretty good. Like I can tell they definitely took their time on this one.
They did.
Um, and try to it seems like they tried to like expand on the first game, like not change too much, but also expand. Which is also why I kind of have a little bit of a problem with it, but at the same time, like I can't really complain because for starters, let me say like we don't know when this game takes place, like compared to the first one.
We don't.
So I was kind of a little bummed out that all the characters kind of look the same. Um, so I don't know. Like I was hoping that maybe like uh Aloy, that's her name. Aloy, I was having a brain fart there for a minute. Aloy would maybe age up or something, or like it's just really weird to me that even some of the characters got like their same hairstyles to me.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah. Characters definitely look similar.
yeah, that kind of bugged me out a little bit. I mean, it's a little small gripe. I'm
Mm.
understanding of that, but it's still just like when you jump into like a sequel, you kind of want to see like everything that's fresh, right? And
Right.
so that was a little bit bothersome. But at the same time, like I said, we really don't know when this game takes place in the timeline. We just know it's a sequel.
Yeah, yeah. Um, no idea when it takes place. Says that it continues this story, but as I said, like I haven't really played Horizon, so I haven't really played Zero Dawn, so I have no idea what's going on. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right,
like wow, metal dinosaurs.
right. I mean, I saw I have the game, I just haven't played it, and that's on me. I should really like take some time to play it. But
uh, it is fun. Like once you start diving into it, I feel like the moment you put it in, you pop it in, like it'll start like captivating you. Like once you like start to see like there's a mystery to the story of why these uh, mechanical dinosaurs are around and why the Earth is the way it is and all this story. So I think when you hop into it for the first time, I think it'll keep you busy.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna probably pick it up on my PC. I think that should be a good place to play it. Um, so that I think that's all the news for today. Tomorrow is going to be Far Cry 6. They're going to show some gameplay of that, so that's going to be really interesting to see where they're headed. I kind of like the idea that they had of a dictator, um, and and what looks like it may be like Cuba esque. Um, so that should be pretty cool.
You know
I'm
what? You're gonna have to be the one who talks more on that one because I still have never really like I've played one, but not too much. Like it's kind of one of those like I got it in my hands, I played a little bit, then set it down.
so they're pretty cool. They always have like some type of eccentric villain. Starting with three. Three had dang, I can't remember his name, but he was a really eccentric villain, really kind of cool. And then just continue from there. So this looks pretty good. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with it. And we'll talk some more next week about that, and have have a better idea what's gonna happen with that game. Um, and then also this week, Pokemon announced their dates for the next three games, which we knew, that was it Shining? I gotta look up the names for them. I kind of,
Oh, it's what is it? Shining Brilliant. Was it Brilliant Diamond or something like that? Like
Brilliant Diamond and Shining
oh
Pearl.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Uh, um, yeah. So I mean, and those are just they're just remakes of the classic Diamond and Pearl, and that's okay. I mean, I really like the before last year. I mean before 2019, the last Pokemon game I played probably was like Yellow, maybe like the first Yellow on the Game Boy Yellow.
Yeah, right. Like I think yeah, like you were saying, like before like Sword and Shield, the last game I played before that was I think Ruby and Sapphire, I think.
Yeah,
So yeah, we
definitely been
I
out
mean,
the
you got me
game.
beat out. You
Yeah.
definitely got me beat out.
It's they just really didn't change enough for me, I think, and I kind of fell out with it. I really enjoyed I played through Shield and my brother got Sword. And I really enjoyed playing through Shield. That was pretty fun. I didn't mind the story. It was pretty cool. Something to play on a train, back and forth
So
to work.
you said you had got out of Pokemon. Like I did too. Like I was always hoping for that open world Pokemon game where you can run around and catch Pokemon. But it looks like we're finally, maybe, possibly about to get that with Pokemon Legends. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. I'm just gonna
Same.
butcher it. So I'm just gonna call it Pokemon Legends at this point.
Same.
Um,
They get eviscerated in the comments. I'm good.
yeah,
Pokemon Legends. That looks interesting. And that's coming out next February, I think. They gave a date for. Um, but
so did they show any new gameplay for that or?
just a quick segment. Like it was a 2-minute video. So
Okay,
you know,
that's pretty decent. I'm surprised that it's coming out so early.
yeah, dude, me too.
But
I'm super surprised it's coming out so early. Like I swore that was going to be like a late 2020 2023 game. So
that's what my thinking was. Like, this is one of those, like, this is going to be their baby. They're going to, stick to this and, like, really take the time.
right,
Um, but I don't know, like, because, I mean, we still really don't know too much about the game,
right.
right? Like, so, I mean, we really don't, to my understanding, someone can correct me in the comments, like, we don't know how long this game has been in development, right? Like, so,
Right, we have
uh,
no idea.
so, who knows? Like, it might come out February and blow everybody's minds.
I hope it's great, man. I really hope it's awesome when it comes out because that would be awesome to have like a great, like groundbreaking Pokemon game again. You know, um,
Was there any other news, John? Or
for this
I think
week,
we got it all right.
I think we got it all, but I'm pretty sure we're missing something. I'm pretty sure like something
I
slipped through the
feel like
cracks.
we are like one more.
Yeah, I feel like something else came out, and I just can't remember. But it's a good segue to talk about. Man, it's about to be crazy season. Like it's starting already with E3.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
like companies are getting ready to show what they've been working on. And hadn't showed. You know, because Nintendo's going to do something for E3. Microsoft's doing something for E3. Square has something for E3. And so it's going to be a great time. Um,
You think the leaks are coming? Because every year
yeah,
E3 leaks.
yeah. I already heard about Square getting busted and their whole presentation leaked. So y'all be careful out
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, it's out there. I'm not looking for it. If I see it, I see it. I'm not looking for it. But yeah, I've heard some. I heard that got busted wide open. Um, and
Oh, no, no.
that
I'm gonna be
sucks.
honest. I will not ever talk about it on stream, but I probably will go check it out.
Try to find it. I haven't seen it, so but it's out there. So you know, it's definitely you can see it. So hang on one second.
hmm So yeah, while he's doing that, I just want to say like I can't wait for next week because I think next week we're gonna once we get Neff back, we're gonna talk about E3 predictions. I have some wild ones. Like mine's, there's no basis on them at all. Like I'm just throwing out some wild stuff. More so, hopes and dreams and wishes. So there's gonna be that. That's going to be fun.
That's gonna be a
Um,
hilariously fun. Um,
yeah.
because oh man, yeah, I got a couple. We have to next week. We'll definitely talk about that. Um, so we're at 35 minutes. I guess we could take like 5 minutes up and kind of wrap this up. How do you? What's your feeling right now going into E3? Are you anxious? Are you happy? You excited? Um,
I, huh?
is there something that
I
is there a publisher that you're really looking forward to their E3?
You know what, bro? Not any publisher, and to be honest, like I haven't even checked like the list of all the publishers who's gonna be there. Like I feel like in my mind for this year, I just want to be um well maybe not the Square Enix obviously now because you just told me it leaked because I'm
Yeah,
gonna definitely be checking that. But for the most part, like I kind of want to just be surprised and maybe blown away. And I guess this goes to the first question you asked me. Like I feel like I'm going to get it this year. I feel like I'm gonna be blown away by some of the stuff. Like I just have this feeling. Like some stuff is in the works that hasn't been talked about, and this is gonna be the year that really captivates people.
right. No, I feel like you know everything aside, like yeah, COVID's been a big impact on every industry, not just gaming. But I think we should see some really cool things this year. I'm really looking forward to a couple things. Really looking forward to what Microsoft is going to do, and looking forward to what Ubisoft is going to do. I'm as I said, like I'm really looking forward to Far Cry, so that should be pretty cool. Riders Republic looks interesting to me. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to what they got to say and what they're gonna, what they're gonna bring to the table. Should be
Right. Like
should be a good time. You know,
I'm for to speak back on the Sonic thing. I'm kind of hoping that they release gameplay at E3. I don't know if they're
man.
gonna be there or whatnot. You can correct me if they are or
Yeah, let
whatnot.
me let me look it up real fast. I don't see why Sega wouldn't. Um, let me see if they're part of it. Um, yeah,
Cause
they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there.
okay, because that's probably gonna be a good time to see more into that Sonic game. And you know what? That might have been like their plan all along, and that's why they just show like a kind of a weak little teaser. Because
That's what I'm hoping
E3's right E3's right around the corner. So
for sure.
if you're gonna show your guns, do it at the biggest event, right?
Yeah,
Like so,
yeah.
that's probably why they put out that teaser. But you know what's gonna be hilarious if they don't end up doing that.
I mean, Sega,
It,
I would bet on them done. I would go back to my rant from earlier. I would go back to them not showing it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm pretty excited. I'm just the weeks are going too slow.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I, I think yeah, guess that's it. I guess we can wrap this up.
Yeah, we're at 39 minutes. I think it's a good time for us to stop and we'll catch you guys next week with our E3 predictions. Neff will be back with us. We miss you, Neff. Can't wait to get back, and we'll see y'all next time.